Hi, welcome back to Ramblings of an Old Broad. It's Thursday. I had physical therapy this morning, then drank my coffee. I bought this book. I bought it on TikTok. It's the Constitution of the United States and the Declaration of Independence. I'm going to go through a couple of things that jumped out at me. I think we all know this one. No person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or under any state, who, having previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or an officer of the United States or a member of any state legislature, or an executive or judicial officer of any state to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same, or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. So he got let go, even though he did promote the insurrection. Then he turned around and he gave aid or comfort to the enemies thereof by getting them out of jail, pardoning them, putting them back on the street. Okay, it really hit home with me, just reading it. I knew about it. It's not to say I didn't know, but it just meant more when I read it. Another part of the Constitution: Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress or grievances. And right now we're not able to really do anything about our grievances, are we? Nope. They're not paying attention to anybody who's out there and who's protesting. They're not paying attention to anybody. So, I'm going to read one more thing. That I didn't know this paragraph before. Hopefully I could read it all right. In case of the removal of the president from office, or of his death, resignation, or inability to discharge the powers and duties of the said office, the same shall devolve on the vice president, and Congress may by law provide for the case of removal, death, resignation, or inability, both of the president and vice president, declaring what officer shall then act as president, and such officer shall act accordingly until the disability be removed or a president shall be elected. There's a lot to think about. A lot. We need to keep our Constitution. I'm going to read you something from Abraham Lincoln. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. That must be maintained, for it is the only safeguard of our liberties. And not to Democrats alone do I make this appeal, but to all who love these great and true principles. Abraham Lincoln. Don't interfere with anything in the Constitution. The Constitution should still stand no matter what the orange one or muskrat think. They can bend and remove, ignore the Constitution. And I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat, you need to stand up for the Constitution. I know that was a lot for you to hear this morning. But when I got this in the mail yesterday, I started reading it. I started reading what our forefathers did for us. We have to have a structure. We have to have structure in the White House. And that's what the Constitution is. It's a structure. And if we don't go by the Constitution, well, we're not going to be the United States of America with freedom for all anymore. I don't have much more to say today. I wanted to show you the book and read the phrases that I thought were important. Everybody should have a copy of the Constitution because it's very important to us and our future. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. It's almost the weekend. And let's just try to think about the good in people. I know it's not always easy. Thanks for joining Ramblings of an Old Broad. Hope you enjoyed the education today. I love you. Talk to you later.